Joining us tonight, Kelly Sadler, former special assistant to President Trump, now director of communications at America First Policies and America First Action. I said action. Kelly, good to have you with us. Appreciate it.
Nice being here.
This is starting to shape up as quite something. The president right now, according to Moody Analytics, is effectively a shoo-in, given current conditions, of course, and those conditions never persist. But as a snapshot right now, it's pretty impressive, and it frankly is an interesting frame against which to place all of the, not all, but nearly all of the recent polling that shows him at disadvantage. Your thoughts?
Well, when it comes right down to it, it's how people feel about the economy, how they feel about their own household security and their incomes. And what we've found is that 90% of Americans have had, a boost in their wages under this president. And the bottom 2/3 of the household incomes are who have benefited the most. We see this with the earnings today. Basically, it's consumers that are driving this higher economy. They are going out and they're still purchasing products. They're feeling good about their situation.
By the way, it's nearly always that way, just for the record. Let's use another graphic here, if we may, folks, and show under three presidents what happened with household income. And here it is, the median income for an average income family. You're talking about under Bush, averaged $400. Under Obama, averaged $1,000, 43, and more than 5,000 so far under this president. And I think it would be appropriate to say at this point, we can only imagine how high that's going to go in the next term. Your thoughts about that?
These are because of his policies. This is not an accident. This is because of tax cuts. This is because of deregulation. This is because of unleashing American energy, dominance. This is all attributable to the president's policies. And when we look at what the Democrats are proposing, it would just devastate the economy. They're talking about higher middle-class pay, tax raises. They're talking about eliminating private insurance. They're basically talking about socialism. And when you juxtapose socialism versus capitalism, capitalism is always going to win. It's the foundation of which this country was built on.
Without question. So your thoughts right now, the president in these rallies, he's never been better. The crowds are extraordinary. The national left-wing media won't report it. But I mean, it's impressive to think. We're talking about from 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 19, we're talking about 5 years of huge crowds and hugely enthusiastic crowds.
Well, this is a huge grassroots movement, and it has maintained and is still enthusiastic. I mean, if you look at the RNC and the campaign tonight, they released their third quarter fundraising numbers, $127 million raised in the third quarter. You juxtapose that against what the Democrats have raised, $25 million at the top. I mean, we're absolutely blowing them away, and the crowds and the mobilization. There's going to be 2 million grassroots efforts, leaders in these states. It's amazing.
It is amazing, and appreciate it. Great to have you here.
You too. Thank you.
Kelly Sadler, stay with us. We'll be right back after these quick